bit. And I'm gonna be working on some guild stuff because I need to. It has been a whole week since I received a message from a specific someone. And that will not do.
Hey, I saw the mysterious Oaken about half an hour ago. Didn't say anything if it was on.
The mysterious oak?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Interesting.
I don't think it was on for much more than that.
Interesting, interesting. Thank you, my little spy. Maniacally rubs hands together.
Well, I thought it was interesting because, you know, it's been a week and I haven't seen him on. So.
Been a week since I've been trying to get a hold of him.
Well, because if
Hey,
he had
Sal.
been on,
Hey, what's up?
if he had been on, I might have ended up going to Falcon instead of
Right. Was he on in-game or just in Discord?
Discord.
Oh, okay. I'm sure I needed him to be then. Don't worry, guys. We are working very dutifully on the things that we needed to do. Cleaned out the guild's roster a little bit yesterday. Now I'm working on the documents. Argus tracking is next.
Yeah, I started a new character, another monk. I couldn't justify Mr. Satan having the abilities that the monk ends up getting. It's just because all Mr. Satan was hand to hand. He didn't have all the spiffy abilities that go with the powers of the monk.
Right.
So I started a new one, modeled him after Rikun from the Ginyu Squad. The Ginyu Force. Yeah.
Another monk, mage, warrior. Do I know this person? I do not. Where's the Isle? I have to work on some guild stuff today. And I thought I'd start it since I took a break and was coming back and everything. Darkened corner and cries, "I'm sorry." This person seems way too happy to do things.
Too happy to do things.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I get the sense that they're answering the questions how they know, how they think that I would like them to be answered.
Ah,
But I'm immediately suspicious of anyone who responds to my whisper message of "Yo, invite."
you mean like that guy that decided to empty out the initiate bank? What was that, after about a month
Uh-huh.
or so?
What'd you say?
Like the guy that emptied out the initiate bank about a month after entry?
Well, he had been in the guild for several months before then. But then he left. He left the guild without telling why, and then when he wanted to come back, he didn't. He was kind of very general about his reasons for leaving.
Who are you talking about?
Helkion?
Say that again. Just got like a bunch of noise in my ear and in here. Sorry.
Um, Helkion?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, she hasn't popped up in a while.
Yeah, they've been banned because of it.
What?
I,
Oh, she banned from the guild.
in a sense, because I'm really not into people who can't decide whether or not they want to stay or leave. Generally, if someone likes the guild, they will stay. If they don't like the guild, they will leave. But I'm not a
Yep.
huge fan of adding in alts saying you're gonna join and stay and then never play them and then get kicked for inactivity for after like 3 months because he worked his way up to factionless and then uh leaves and then decides to join an alt and then on the alt leaves the guild after joining on the alt. So I was like, yeah, that's no, thank you. So I put out um a ban um thing for him, basically telling the officers to not invite him or alts.
Halkin.
Yeah. Plus,
Wasn't
oh,
he a she?
huh?
Wasn't Halkin like a she?
I think it was a he.
I'm
Wushing
pretty
is
sure it
a
was a she.
no. Well, it was just also the fact that they weren't respectful during a role play.
Yeah, it
So
was quite fair to say. She was
yeah,
kind of all over the place. But I plan on staying.
yeah, maybe in a couple months or whatever, but not at the moment. My winter palace.
But the reason why I'll end up playing my character so much is that I've got so many games to play. Like, yes, there's a game. I like that game. It's like, but I've got like 20 other games that I really like and also want to play. Like, I won't just ignore them. I mean, sometimes if there's like a bunch of games I still want to play, and there's a game that I got recently that I haven't touched yet, it's usually because I'm waiting for the right time where I get bored of the games I'm playing, and I don't want to play the other ones quite yet.
Right.
This is one of those things with me. It's like, I want to play this game right now because I just got that feeling.
There's a
Like,
horde in Stormwind.
murder them. Leave nothing scathed. Leave nothing unscathed. Leave nothing unscathed. English. Is it my language? Probably not.
Good question. It's a 100 plus monk. So 110. Wait, was that a 100 monk? I really hope that wasn't. They were not very smart if it was.
Kind of a fool if he's gonna, do that, and he's only like level 100. This isn't more Lords of Draenor anymore.
Right. So, um, at Lois, I was talking to the devs earlier today, and they figured out why it's not working.
Mm.
It's on their end. It's a coding issue. So
See. Honestly, I love this mod pack I've been playing on Minecraft because I've never played a mod pack before. Like, this is my first time ever. Being a console player, yeah, you stick to vanilla, and you're fine with it. Like I say, first, getting the taste of playing on servers. It was good kicking, kicking the right direction. I've watched other people like play mod packs, and I just thought it was like, I wonder if I can get a mod pack. I was thinking, so how am I going to do this? And I think, just Twitch. Okay, they've got add-ons for out. For love of God, if they don't have anything for Minecraft, I'd be surprised. And I wasn't surprised because they did have stuff. So you won't believe I downloaded that real fast. I mean, I don't get very good progress. Like I progress slow as all hell, but it's freaking worth it. Like I haven't even gotten. I'm like wearing the same armor I started with.
Abyssus, you said
Yes.
you wanted to do Denia's event, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that was
She's doing it now, or
Oh snap,
he's
son!
they.
yeah, because she wasn't on it noon, so perfect.
Yeah.
This is a snap.
So
I'm getting on that now.
yeah, they forgot to put the actual time for when they made the event. So
Thanks for
So,
telling me now.
so was that like the default time they had?
yeah, that's the default when you make an event, and they forgot to change it to the right time. So they're
To
like,
one. Yeah, I
uh-huh.
could stop for one.
Yeah, they they're like, is anyone interested in doing the Gilly versus Legion RP? I was like, the event said at 12 a.m. What time is it supposed to be? And they said dot 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 now.
Right now. Holy shit!
And they said, oh my gosh, I forgot realm time.
Overdrive. Meow. Put this shit on overdrive.
Business, are you logging in right now? As my game totally doesn't respond. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Where where's it posted?
On the calendar.
Oh no, I mean, do I get in it to the group finder?
Have
Or
Dean deny message or send you an invite or whatever, because that's their event. So since I'm not hosting it. Hey, it's Nick Rad.
I need to make some bronze anyway, so.
So where is that? You're right. Gilly versus Legion. It's in the custom.
Oh, is it in custom?
Did she already take off the looking for real because I didn't see it in the custom.
She might have
Yeah,
to invite. Might have to invite you before she starts putting it public or something.
Mm. Okay.
Then we've got add-ons tracking. Sal, you have the add-ons, right? TRP3 and TRP3E.
Sorry, I was gone for a bit.
It's all good. You have total RP3 and total RP3 extended as well, right?
Mhm.
Do you
Yeah, right,
also have?
actually, 1 second. I have to update TRP3.
Okay. Do you have Guild Roster Deluxe as well?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
think that's something you told me or asked if I would download that. Yeah, but I
Right.
need to update both.
Cool. Cool. Abyssus, you just have the
Yeah,
TRP stuff, right?
the TRP stuff.
Abyssus.
So would you ask me if I had it?
No, I was just
I have,
asking Abyssus if he
oh yeah,
had.
Go Brasso Deluxe. Yeah, I have that.
Okay.
All right, my TRP 3 is now good to go. I got the extended one too.
Cool. The add-ons tracker one was pretty easy. Ooh, no. View is fine. Edit, not fine. I'm getting them done. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 done out of
As
21.
what was the character's name for that RP?
For which RP?
Yeah, Gilly versus Legion.
Denia. Deaniaa.
Jinx Effenheim Mountain.
How's the event?
Didn't see it up yet. She
It's not up
hasn't.
yet?
No, she hasn't invited us yet, so she might still be working on it.
Oh, we've got another Hordy and Stormwind. Oh, it's the same monk.
That would be the third time he's attacked. I could have sworn he attacked. It might not have been the same guy, but
Well, they were stealthed. Cause I get it tells me when I'm near someone who's stealthed, a horde player that's stealthed. So they might be trying to get out or something.
oh yeah, because they came in and died. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, yeah, nope. Literally everything of importance is to my right, and that's what hurts when I look.
Did you say it hurts when you look right?
Yeah, I slept on my neck or back or both wrong. So now my neck's all messed up today.
Motrin and hydrate, you'll be fine.
brother's online.
So, was that event done? Because I haven't seen anything in guild chat saying she was gonna say that.
She's working on something with Lois right now,
Yeah,
so they're going to be another few minutes, maybe
okay.
15, 20, something like that.
Okay, well, I'll be here.
Had me worried for a second. I was like, oh my gosh, did she start without you?
If she's like, no.
Yeah,
Then she's don't say nothing.
we're halfway into it, you know.
Yeah, we could totally use your help find the Legion, but it's alright. I mean, totally don't need your help. I'll be right back. I'm really freaking hungry and I want pizza rolls. And we've got pizza rolls. So, I don't think you have to put two and two together. I have returned, and I have returned with pizza rolls. Life
Nice.
is now great. I don't know about you, but triple meat's my favorite. Unless I can get 3 cheese. That one's pretty good too.
That's what I was missing with that.
3 cheese?
No, there's an add-on. Wow. Um, I'm trying to import some Excel sheets for the guild, and
Hmm.
I was messing with it, or not messing with it. I was trying to fix it, and it wasn't fixing right. And I realized that the reason why it wasn't working was because uh, I was totally skipping out on the fact that it says in character next to it.
Why you no fix?
Dominic. Any non-guild member. Like one of my favorite things to do in Discord is to assign roles to people. I love the categorizing of things.
I didn't say.
Hello, hello.
Okay. Not randomly pushing the button when I'm thinking I'm talking to someone else. This is good.
Sorry if there's a lot of background noise. I have my mic separated from my kids off from Mario Kart.
You're saying you have background noise?
Yeah, there's probably a lot of background noise for me because my kids are in the background playing Mario Kart.
Hello, Agax. Did I pronounce that right?
I'm gonna change your name to your in-game name so that I can remember. And don't get confused.
I'm going to be saying on this roof for English. Do I speak it? No. Should I probably learn a different language?
No.
Oui. Hey, look, I just
you
passed
need
you.
you need to master one language. I thought that was you.
It's like, hey, wait, I know that guy. I know that person. I was like, just jumped down from the roof. Holy shoot, I know that person.
Only like your best friend ever.
Yeah. Because waving is for chumps.
Right. We're role players. We don't wave. That's such a medieval way of communicating a greeting. We have to do a curtsy or a bow. And we have to say,
I was just gonna say, may your blades never dull. But you don't use blades, and two, that's an orc thing.
Valamorguas. Man.
There.
May your
I
arrow
did
find
it.
its mark.
Here.
That actually used to be my farewell message as a macro.
Oh my
Tolkien.
god. Wow.
I used to do that until I decided on the faction greeting thing.
You
Okay,
know,
that was quite a surprise. I just called your essential. What was your farewell?
Mm-hmm.
you know, I used to be an explorer like yourself. Then I took
Then
an
I
arrow
took
to the knee.
Yup.
They never get old, do they? It's 2017 and we're still taking arrows to knees.
Mm-hmm.
And that was back in 2011 when that became a thing.
I'll catch an arrow for ya.
Oh shoot, I wrote the date on something back when I was at school. That was the 16th. Oh my god, I'm a failure.
Hmm.
I put it as the 16th. It's not the 16th, is it? No. Dang it.
Oh, is that a message?
Yeah,
No.
I just looked at the bottom right. It's the 15th. Oh shoot, I did not put the date on that, right?
My cousin. Every time I hear my cousin's phone, you know, like that ding kind of sound.
Yeah.
I always think it's mine because mine will sometimes do that, even though I have the murloc sound of them like. Yeah, that's my text tone, or it's supposed to be, but sometimes it doesn't do it.
Yeah, mine's an opening of an anime. But you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, sadly.
Oh
Even
shoot, no she does.
I was in anime club for all 4 years of high school, and I know almost next to nothing for anime. I have nothing against it. I just
Ripperoni.
never picked anything up.
Freaking love anime. I've had the option of going to Otaku Club. That's what we call our anime club. We go on, we watch anime and stuff for like an hour. Yeah. I've had the option of going to that for 2 years. Still hasn't gone to it. But I'm going to it this year as a freshman. I will not fail the Leaf Village. Not again.
I have one, two.
You know how cool just is, just walk into a room and immediately have at least one thing in common with at
Hey,
least
I'm halfway
10 or
done.
12 other people.
I've got 11 of the 21 documents completely formatted and linked.
Hmm.
I hope Lois comes online today, though, because I need him to finish his quote-unquote, who are the officers? What do they do? Kind of question.
But like I said, it's pretty crazy, just walking into a room and immediately always having one thing in common with several other people. It's like not even a question.
Here, I sometimes have trouble shutting up. Because I'll get really into like the coding and stuff, and I'm sure like half of it goes over like people's heads, but they're like, oh yeah, sure,
Well,
totally,
yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah,
right.
we totally understand. What is she speaking? She's like speaking a whole different language. Is this English anymore? Have we
English, do
just
you speak it?
we have reached a bigger hierarchy, and we just do not simply understand it in our primal ape minds. That's how it was the entire time I was trying to understand algebra. Are we still on the same planet? Are we still? Is this English anymore?
Right.
Like, do they speak it? They must be like speaking Norwegian.
Ah, algebra. The easy days.
Shh, quiet. Geometry is easier, and I love that it's easier.
Yeah.
I've like somebody's blessed me with like the understanding of geometry over algebra. It's like recently I found out today that a girl that I thought actually really liked, like all things like math related. Yeah, she hates math, and she's like one of the best students. And it's like my life has been a joke.
If math comes with pictures, I'm fine.
If it comes with pictures and leaves the alphabet out, we cool.
Yeah, I can't handle the words or when it's just like the numbers. I can't do that. My brain just
Except
does not compute.
I can accept simpler stuff. Once they're in the alphabet and you get rid of the numbers, it's like, how am I supposed to solve for insert letter here when there's only one number? It's like, oh, there's a B, there's like a Y in there. I mean, huh? And, oh, there's -8. Yeah, just what I was looking for. Wait, what am I supposed to do?
That's a
Uh,
nice trig.
Is this still
Trigs.
geometry?
for me though, actually trigonometry was surprisingly easy for me to pick up.
I was
Which is
like,
weird because
like a couple of nights ago, I was doing my geometry homework. It was like on number 10. It's like looking at this. It's like a complete. It's like in hieroglyphics from ancient Egypt, and like with some extra other languages that I really pretty sure nobody understands. And it's like, can I find out who wrote this book? I'm gonna just go out and visit them and ask what they were on when they wrote this. Cause I'm pretty sure this isn't even any language that's possible. Have they invented a new language? If so, where's the cheat sheet? I shouldn't have to be looking up hieroglyphics from ancient Egypt to figure out a geometry question. Can I have a refund? I want to go back to algebra, or at least it's all right if I don't understand it.
Do either of you take chemistry at all?
no,
Oh, chemistry?
I took it in high school, but in college I didn't.
Oh my god, my science teacher made this really corny joke a couple of days ago. Uh, he said that he had met his wife in chemistry, and he just made the corniest joke. It's like, let's just say we had chemistry together.
A
It's like, oh god, the jokes, they're already toxic. But he's like the otaku club teacher, so it's like we chill anyways. It's a funny guy. But god, that was like one of the corniest joke I've heard. And I've heard some pretty corny jokes from my previous algebra teacher. Like those corny jokes were on the next level. I even found like a freaking like I managed to impress my algebra teacher by finding uh I found like a algebra joke, and it's like I think it was like I like to eat pie or something like that, and it was like it took her like 3 seconds to understand it. It's like, oh my god, I get it. And the pie, you get what I mean, like algebra symbols and all blah blah blah.
I don't even know what to do about Lois and Tolkier's bounty because 50,000 marks is a bit much for a bounty.
Ooh, marks away, money.
And he put level 10,000 for the difficulty for Lois. I'm like, it's over 9,000.
Those are 9,000. What's my power level?
It's over
It's over
9,000.
9,000. Legas. Over 9,000. Somebody ever say over 9,000? Now it's starting to get into a random meme that I'm pretty sure doesn't exist yet. Let's just go back to Thunder Fury Busted Blade the Windseeker, please.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to talk about Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker.
You don't want to talk about Thunder Fury Blessed Blade the Windseeker.
Yeah, because every time we talk about Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, we get into a long conversation about Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker.
But good to know that we can avoid saying Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker.
Time for a shorter name.
The Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker.
Yes, even better.
Or we could
Okay,
do
now
Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of Windseeker.
yes, just count the. It really just makes it all that much better. Yeah, it's turned from a normal conversation back to what we really didn't plan on doing. This is not all about Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker.
12 out of 21. You'll see, this has taken me about
Too freaking long.
3 days to do. Not
Freaking
including
long.
all the work I did previously for the website.
Also known as too freaking long.
I don't envy Lois though, because he's got to come up with descriptions about what each of the officers do in and out of character. Which for some of them it's very difficult to tell because we don't really switch jobs, but we'll take on each other's jobs when like someone can't do things.
Oh yeah, 1 second. Behold, something that is really annoying to get.
What kind of horse is that?
It is called the Lucid Nightmare. It's been going around a lot. It really hard to get, kind of like the Riddler's Mind Worm, but like, okay, okay, you know a maze, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now think of a maze that's literally endless. You have to find one specific rune. You have to get the orb for it, and go back. Sometimes the wall is blocked off. You can literally go into the same room with that. Okay, you say like there's 4 corners. One's closed. You take a right. You go up. You go left. And you look to your left. The door's open. And when you look from from the first position, it was closed. It was a generally very annoying
Hmm.
thing. I was up till like I don't even know how long. I gave up after looking after like 1 or 2 a.m. Looking at the time, and I like the levels of accomplishment were just like just like exploding out of me when I pick up the horse and it's like, yes. Never before was I ever so happy, except for today when I actually hit when I we were playing dodgeball today, and I actually hit one of the good players. Like when you hit a good player with a dodgeball when you're not all that great at dodgeball,
Right.
and like you get this surge of power and and you're like you're all that
Mm-hmm.
for like 25 seconds and then you get hit.
Right.
Except that didn't happen with me, and I was just like, I could have done cartwheels probably. I didn't try though, because I probably hurt myself or embarrassed myself incredibly.
Surprisingly, I've always been very good at dodging. I never had the
Eh,
arm strength
eh.
to go
Good
offense.
dodging, not very good catching or throwing. The dodging though, I was extremely good at.
Right.
Like I could like matrix level that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Although I remember I was in the last round. I was stuck with like the best player on our team, and then there was me. We were cornered, and he died, and it was like Marcus throws me the ball, I catch it, and then I thinking in like the .5 seconds before I did the thing I was playing, it's like okay, I'm not going to make this, so I'm just gonna rush in and tag as many people as I can, go out, freaking swinging,
Right.
and that's what I did. After getting like 2 or 3 people out, I get tagged, and it's like
Feel
I don't
glorious.
care. I don't care. I went out in a blaze of glory. It's like I'm not just going to cower in the corner like 3 rounds ago,
Right.
cause that literal same thing happened, except I wasn't with a good player. I was stuck with one of the other people that weren't as great. Kind of like me.
23, you're done.
Although I remember when I went to summer school, we had to go out and play dodgeball. I remember like the kid that was like the best at dodgeball in the whole group, like of everybody. He got up, he picked up the ball, threw it at me, and I caught it. And the
Dang.
rule is that if you catch the dodgeball, they're out, and 2 people from your team get to go back in. I mean, I caught the ball. I was immediately stoked. I didn't even get anybody back in because there was nobody out. I didn't care. That was like the achievement of all achievements for like the past 2 days afterwards. Catch a ball. And I tell you, whenever I catch a ball, whenever I'm playing any game that involves catching a ball, I freak out and usually forget what's happening. I remember playing kickball. I was like kind of like behind for. I was like behind the pitcher, kicks the ball. I catch the ball just barely. I forget somebody. I forget somebody's running the second. I was
So,
just freaking out because I caught the ball. And yes, I'm rambling.
do I owe you marks?
Yeah, I think you did. I think you said that you did like yeah. Yesterday was no, it
I
wasn't
do.
yesterday that the meeting was. Yeah, you do.
And you
It wasn't
updated.
It wasn't yesterday. It
Yes.
was Wednesday.
I owe you 112 marks.
Okay.
Do you have your profession, and your, uh, you shouldn't have your profession yet. Unless, what,
No, I think it. Yeah. No, I don't think I do.
I'm looking at
I
like
know I chose
5 different
blacksmithing
documents at the same time.
for Sal.
You have blacksmithing for Sal?
Yeah, but I don't think I have any profession for Oria.
Let's see.
So, what were the professions again, if you don't mind
Sal's
me asking?
blacksmithing. What
Yeah.
depends what you want. You've got choice of offense, defense, or both. Basically half and half.
I like me some half and half.
Okay, so then that would be enchanting. So I can give you the. I can't actually because um I need to have the add-on makers updated because it's a bit buggy for that section of it. But I can give you your occupation, which for Sal it is um assassin. So you don't have assassin or personal bodyguard, right? Oh, you're on Aloria. Um, you need to be profiled on Aloria.
Hmm. Wait 1 second.
Yeah. Abyssus and Sal, Denia says, 9 p.m. realm time for the event, if that works for you guys.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works. Runtime it's only 5:23. Oh god, so it's 9.
So in 4
4
hours.
hours. So I have
Three and a
plenty of
half,
time.
technically.
Okay. Well, I'll be right back. I am talking with my mother, and it's very important, so I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
What kind of event are you talking about?
So Denia was one of our guild mates, one of our newer ones. She was wanting to host a Gilly versus Legion RP event. The falling kingdom of Gilneas is under attack by Legion. Many citizens have fled, but some have stayed to fight. Which side will you choose? I think it's more of like a pug kind of thing. It's not really related to guilds RP, the guilds RP. But yeah, she's wanting to host an event today, and she just did an initiation roleplay with one of the officers, who is a leader, or one of the co-leaders of one of the factions. So he was helping her with that. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. But if you ever have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer and stuff. I love answering questions.
Yeah, same here. That's great, man. I'm happy that there's still RP on Soul.
Yeah, and the guy I was telling you about, Rashlin, he is a cross guild ambassador for the RP guilds and stuff. He's kind of like our representative to the RP guilds, and they do a lot of RP and everything. It's just he's kind of away from the keyboard for a couple of days to a couple of weeks. He doesn't exactly know when he'll be back, but once it gets all sorted, when he gets back, he'd probably be really happy to talk to you about if you're interested in attending any of the events, because he loves getting people to attend them, even if they're not, strictly guild mates or whatever.
That's cool. I might join you one of these days, just to get back into it.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're pretty small as far as how many active members we have, because most of the officers are active, and then we've got a couple of active guild mates, Sal and Abyssus. They're on like every day. Just difficult recruiting on a server that's very quiet for RP.
Yeah, I almost actually started a tune on Moonguard a while ago, but I don't know. I haven't been RP in so long. I was pretty heavily into RP like back when I started on Silverhand too. This was like 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago when I was RPing on Silverhand.
Mhm.
I actually had grandkids.
You actually had what?
Grandchildren?
Mm. That's cool. If you are wanting to get into RP more, highly recommend getting Total RP 3 and Total RP 3 Extended. Because Extended will allow you to create items and campaigns / quests. So we use like the items as like kind of guild treasure rewards. We have our own currency system. So basically, when like people attend events, they get the raw currency, which are Largus, and once a month I redistribute their Largus back that they earned in the form of gold and marks. And marks can buy like guild rewards that are in the guild bank and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Let me take care of something.
$24. Thanks, Lois. Jeez. We're at 24 now? NPC information is next. Sorry, I'm back now. Welcome, Spine.
I've returned, and I have had a brilliant idea.
Oh,
Learn some French words and then speak them at school and make people confused.
should do German.
I could do German, but some of the older kids will actually understand because they actually took German class.
Mm.
So yeah, there's like a bit of a problem right there. Except, you know, the kids in my grade they won't understand German because our German teacher died. God, that went more real fast.
Yeah, I grew up on the wrong side of the borders. Or I grew up on the wrong border, to help you with the French part.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not even part French, but you know, whatever. It sounds like a very romantic language that could be telling somebody something extremely rude that could be involving swearing and several bad things about their mother, and they still sound like sweet honey to somebody's ears, as long as they don't understand French.
Yeah, as long as they don't understand, of course.
Oh shoot, you understood that, didn't you? Yes, yes, I did. Well, as fun as this whatever it was,
Like, you
I'm gonna
do
get going.
realize I am French.
I'm gonna get going. Au revoir. Oh shoot, I just said another French word. Run! It's like one of the only words in French that I actually understand without hindsight because it's like almost like you almost hear it. It doesn't seem to matter where you are, but you're like there's a few words from different languages that you always hear, and it's like it instantly clicks what they are.
Right.
Like au revoir. Everybody knows it. You don't even have to be French to know it. Although if you are French and you don't know it, you need help.
I know a little bit of German.
I know a little bit of German, but I forgot it.
I
I
mean, you
don't
still
know,
really know it.
only word I remember is nine, and I know that means no. And then there's ja, and that's pretty much yes. Ja, nine, ja, nine. That's about it. I mean, seriously, nine is just a little number nine, so it's not all that hard to remember. And we, we, it's just yes in French. I'm pretty sure none is no. Don't know any other numbers in any other languages except for Spanish, and I can go up pretty far as I'm concerned, but I probably forgot some of the numbers, forgive me. It's been 2 years since I've been in Spanish class, and I could have gone back into Spanish this year, and it's like, wanna do art and companion animal science so I can just bring my fat cat and then show it off. The reason why I'm bringing the fat one is because if it tries to escape, it'll be a lot easier catching him. Freedom! Oh shoot, I'm really fat. No wonder he chose me. Haha, I gotcha. Why did you do this to me? Because you're the easiest to catch. Don't worry, I'll give you a treat when you get home. Yay, I love you still. Maybe.
Der Tod findet das, was wir überlaufen, bringt.
I think I know how to say I don't know how to speak French in French. Or that I don't speak French in French. I think it's no. Je peux pas parler français. I think.
That
I
just
may
rolled
have
off the
just
tongue.
I may have just insulted somebody's grandmother, okay? But I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it's no. I don't know. I don't speak French. Yeah, I just imagine like me trying to speak a few French words at school, and then they ask, "Do you understand? Do you know how to speak French?" And just say, "I don't speak French in French." Frenchception. When I confirmed. And now I have time to kill because I have to wait till 11 p.m. Central Time before I can even join a 9 p.m. Pacific Time IP to get another mark for the guild, I think, wasn't it? Or was this one not count?
This one counts. As
Oh,
long as at
hell yeah.
least 3 guild members show up.
Nice. Okay, you showing up
I won't be,
if you have
but
time.
a business, I believe, is.
That's two. No. Yeah, it says it's alright happened, but in reality it didn't. So it doesn't show me I signed up, but the only people that are showing up is Denia, which is the leader, of course, and the maker of it, and then Abyssius. And then there's me, which didn't even get to sign up. Okay, I'm gonna go learn some French words real quick. I wanna learn like some base ground rules.
Bon voyage.
I'll still be here though.
Cool, cool.
Well, I literally just typed in how to say it in Google, and then like the first thing is how to say hi in Spanish. Second one is how to say I love you in Spanish, and the third one is how I say I love you in French. Go figure.
En el mundo hay gente bruta y astuta, hay vírgenes y prostitutas, ricos, pobres, clase media y cosas bonitas sin importar tijeras. Hay personas gordas, medianas y flacas, hay caballos, gallinas, ovejas y vacas. Hay muchos animales con mucha gente, personas gordas y locos de mente. En el mundo hay gente... I already said that one.
English, do you speak it?
Pero no hay nadie como tú.
What did you
I
just
love that
say?
song. Basically, it's talking about like in the world there are kind of like the overall song is like in the world there are saints and there are prostitutes. There are medicines and there are drugs. There are governments and then there are no governments. Um,
Mhm.
there are oxygen tanks and then there are war tanks. There are basically bad things or good things. Basically, just a whole long list of opposites.
I
Um,
see.
and then, but every chorus is, but there's no one like you.
Hmm. Yeah, okay, now I've discovered how to say I love you in French, even though that wasn't one of the things I was planning on doing it. It is je t'aime. So now that is in my list of things I know how to say in French. I could just literally go up to a girl I like, je t'aime. And what does that mean? Something you won't need to know. Looks it up. Oh my god. Other languages. My strong suit. 'Cause, if you say it in a different language that they don't understand, at least it's easier. You can literally just blankly tell it to them, and they won't. And most likely they won't understand. Most likely. I don't think I know anybody in my school that can fluently speak French. I know somebody that literally I think she goes to Poland each year, and I believe she can fluently speak several languages, and is one of the best in school. And she's in our grade. How the hell she is still in our grade, I don't know. She probably could have graduated by now, I bet. If you know more than one language and you can speak it fluently, unless you're like like Spanish and you kind of grew up with going home learning Spanish and going to school learning English, then hot damn, go go be free. What are you doing hanging around us nerds that only know how to speak English? Like go live your life. You could be like one of the best translators in the world for like like you just go off to a random country and they ask okay, what the hell is he saying? Like, oh, he's saying insert words he's saying here. Oh, so that's what he's saying. And he's not insulting everybody I know. Oh no, he just said that. God dang it. Yeah, or I could just like say a swear word and nobody understand it. That'd be probably like a last day of school kind of thing though. Just so that I won't regret going to school the next day. And it's like, okay, we found out what you just said, and now you're suspended from school for like a certain amount of time here. Dang it. So yeah, that'd be like one of those last day of school thing where you figure out a swear word in different language, and then you say it, and then nobody understands it. So okay, that is one thing I know how to say. So I'm going to find something and write it down. I'm just gonna like write down. That'd be a better idea. Just get like a cheat sheet notebook and just memorize it. I could totally be studying my actual schoolwork, but why not? I'm going to go learn some French because it's now like the next best thing for me to do. So return with the notebook.
Way to show up. Guild achievement. Achievements. Quests and achievements. No, it's just way to download. Sign me up.
bad when you go into one dungeon with a group and come out almost 3 levels higher.
Nice.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, fine.
And now preparing to learn random French words because I can. And it's obviously the logical situation instead of actually studying for any schoolwork that might be possible. I could literally stop myself from getting like a D to change that to an A. Pff, nah, I'm gonna learn French words. Priorities? Are they straight? I don't know. But dang it, I wanna learn French words. Oh, I could learn how to say I love you in Greek too. Oh god, sounds like hacking a lookie. Well, no, no, I have to say I love you in Latin. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. I'm just going how to say I love you in random language languages. Okay, I miss you. Okay, let's do this. Oh my god, I was right. I do know how to say I don't speak French.
Hmm.
I actually got it right. I legitimately actually know how to say I don't speak French in French.
Parlez-vous français?
Non, je ne parle pas français.
Nice.
Of course, it's translator, so it might be a little bit off.
That's fine.
Because it says je ne parle pas français. So I say that, but and if it was gonna be like je ne parle pas français.
I has whisper. It's my bro.
Okay, now I put in a no. Non, je ne parle pas français.
He says sup just as he goes offline. That's
Hey, what's up? Player has went offline. Non, je ne parle pas français. baby.
There's my broski. You can tell that when I'm talking to friends versus when I'm talking to my brother, I'm much more formal to my brother, which is really funny to say. But he got me into World of Warcraft. Like everything that I never would have discovered World of Warcraft if it weren't for him and his addiction to it when I was like 8. But awkward. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm back
But
again. Okay, now I've discovered how to say "How are you" in French. Comment level. So by the way, comment level. How are you?
Estoy bien, pero estoy muy cansada.
I know how to say. I know how. I know what estoy means, but remember the last part.
I am well, but I am very tired. Because I went to bed at like 2 a.m. this morning, and then I woke up at 8.
Bad Nick. My God, but I at least get 7 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I've been
And then go
getting
back to
like 8 or 9, so like my body did not like that this morning. But I gotta get off because I'm gonna see if I can help out around the house and spend some time with the fam.
au revoir.
Au
Take
revoir.
care.
Have
When
fun.
I next talk with you, I will probably at least know a portion of French words, and most likely will try to speak them often. That way, I can draw them into my brain.
Claro que sí.